Hi, welcome to Understanding Hannibal Part 5. In this episode, we delve deeper into one of the most pivotal moments in ancient history. Last time we left off at the Battle of Cannae, a devastating defeat for Rome. This battle wasn't just another skirmish, it was a turning point that would shape the future of the Roman Republic. Imagine the sheer terror, the ground littered with Roman dead, a testament to Hannibal's military genius. The Roman legions, once thought invincible, were now in disarray, their confidence shattered. Cannae wasn't just a loss, it was a massacre, a blow that sent shockwaves throughout the Roman world. The scale of the defeat was unprecedented, leaving Rome vulnerable and exposed. Rome was reeling, their armies were shattered, their morale in tatters. The city itself was gripped by fear and uncertainty, as the news of the defeat spread like wildfire. Many of their allies, sensing weakness, began to waver in their loyalty. The once solid alliances that Rome had built over decades were now at risk of crumbling. This was the moment Hannibal had been waiting for, the chance to shatter Rome's grip on Italy. With Rome on the back foot, he could now strategize his next move to capitalize on this monumental victory. Hannibal, ever the strategist, knew he couldn't take Rome directly. The city was a fortress, its walls impenetrable, and its defenses formidable. Any direct assault would be suicidal, costing him men and resources he couldn't afford to lose. The city, heavily fortified, was a challenge he couldn't afford at that time. Instead, he devised a plan that was as audacious as it was cunning. His strategy? Turn Rome's allies against them. He knew that Rome's strength lay not just in its legions, but in the network of alliances it had built over the years. He moved south, hoping to exploit the cracks in Rome's alliances and pry away their support. By marching through Italy, he aimed to show Rome's allies that their protector was not invincible. He offered lenient terms to cities that switched sides, showcasing Roman brutality in contrast. This tactic was designed to win hearts and minds, to make the cities see Hannibal as a liberator rather than a conqueror. His goal was to create a new power bloc in southern Italy, one that would challenge Rome's dominance. If successful, this would force Rome to fight on multiple fronts, stretching its resources thin. It was a gamble, a bet that Roman resolve would crumble in the face of internal rebellion. Hannibal's calculated risk was a masterstroke of military strategy, one that would be studied for centuries to come. But Rome wasn't finished yet. They had faced setbacks before and had a remarkable knack for survival. They refused Hannibal's offer of peace, understanding that it would be a humiliating blow to their prestige. Instead, they adapted quickly. They raised new armies, appointed Quintus Fabius Maximus as dictator, a cunning strategist known for his cautious approach to warfare. Fabius understood that facing Hannibal head-on was suicidal and reckless. Instead, he adopted a strategy of attrition, harassing Hannibal's supply lines and avoiding direct engagements whenever possible. He aimed to wear down the Carthaginian forces, to bleed them dry in a prolonged war of attrition. Hannibal's campaign in southern Italy became a protracted struggle, a drawn-out conflict that tested the endurance and resolve of both sides. He won numerous victories, capturing key cities and securing vital alliances with local tribes and factions, but Rome proved to be a stubborn and resilient opponent. The Roman Senate, determined to defend their homeland, continually regrouped and fortified their positions. They refused to yield, their spirit unbroken despite the numerous setbacks and heavy losses they endured. The years that followed the Battle of Cannae were marked by a stalemate, a relentless back-and-forth struggle for control of the Italian peninsula. Neither side could gain a decisive advantage. Hannibal's campaign, though initially successful and filled with brilliant tactical maneuvers, ultimately failed to achieve its primary objective of breaking Rome's power and forcing a surrender. This prolonged conflict set the stage for a longer, more grueling war, one that would decide the fate of the Mediterranean world and shape the future of Western civilization. Next time, we will look at the turning point of the war and Hannibal's strategic withdrawal, a move that would have significant implications for the outcome of this epic struggle.